closing, you guys know schools resumed online learning for the rest of the 2019-2020 school year. So what was your guys' experience with online learning?
Personally, my experience with online learning, I don't like online learning all that much because it's so much more different than like face-to-face learning, because like if I'm stuck like on a problem, like I can't get like that face-to-face help that I would usually get, and like with this whole online learning thing, like equipment wise, I didn't like it because the computer that the school gave me, it was like really run down, like it wasn't functioning all that well.
My school was offering some computers, but I didn't like meet the deadline in time. But I already had a computer in my house, so it wasn't really that much of a struggle. But for me, like I remember like one time we were doing probability in math, and when we were actually in school, we had like the cups and we were like playing a game of probability, and I learned probability like easier because it was like hands-on and physical. But now it's online, it's a lot harder because like I understand like probability and everything, but it's harder because it's not hands-on, it's not physical. Like, you can't really, you see your teacher, but you don't see your teacher.
How do you feel about the overall quality of your education during remote learning? Do you feel it was better or worse? Or it could be the same, and why?
I feel like it was like worse because like it's not the teacher's fault. Like they do a great job at teaching, but it's more so like the equipment that you're using, because like sometimes, because like for example, one day I had to submit some assignments after 4 p.m., which was the deadline, because I had internet connection issues, and not only that, but the computer that my school gave me, it was acting up like that entire day. So it just made me like very anxious and stressed.
Well, basically what was happening was like I didn't know, I couldn't tell if it was better. Well, I feel like it's a little bit worse online because like I do some like physical interactions and stuff, obviously. But I feel like the teachers did a great job. You know, I didn't really have a problem with like learning how to do like projects, or like I didn't really have a problem with like the assignments or anything. I think they did a great job with transitioning for my school. I think one thing they can work on is like timing, because like one time I think like 5 projects were due from different classes all on the same day. So I had to ask like, hey, can you move this assignment, like the deadline up or something like that? Yeah, I think they can work on that a little bit. Overall, I give them like a 9 out of 10.
But Mayor Bill de Blasio has announced that schools will reopen partially in September with a blend of in-person and online learning. So I just want to know, do you guys feel safe going back to school?
I don't know. I don't really know, because on one hand I was like, okay, all you have to do is just like wear your gloves, mask, and your face shield. I'll probably ask my mom for like a face shield, and then you're good to go. But on the other hand, I was like, yeah, you can have all that protection, but there's still a chance that you could still get sick, and I don't want to take any chance of getting like sick. So yeah, and also my school, we have a lot of people, but we don't. A lot of people in my school, but our school is like very like tight. Like it may look big from the outside, but inside there's always like traffic, like going to transitioning from different classes. Always traffic. And there's a lot of students, so that just adds more that adds more enclosure and closeness and stuff like that. So I don't really know how that's gonna work. And I heard like it's gonna be like students like if your last name is from A to K, then you'll go on these days. And if your last name is from like the rest of the letters, then you'll go to on another day. But that's still a lot of students regardless. So yeah, I don't know. I feel kind of like I have mixed feelings.
Just knowing your teachers and the people that work in your school, do you think that they would be committed to keeping you guys safe and enforcing the social distance and the face masks and cleaning regularly, things like that?
Yeah, I would definitely say yes because because in my school, like I've seen that like a lot of students have like good friendships like with their current teachers or with their past teachers, and so I can definitely say that the teachers in my school, they care about us a lot, and that they would definitely want us safe.
Are there any concerns that you guys have that you feel aren't being addressed by adults or your school?
Yeah, I think there's going to be a concern especially with adults with younger children. Like my little brother, I know he's very interactive, and there's a lot of toys in the classroom. So of course they're going to be touching everything, and I don't know how they're going to handle a bunch of 5-year-olds in a pandemic in the classroom. It's not popular. I don't know. Maybe I think they should keep kindergarten, pre-K through I think like 3rd or 4th grade. I think they should keep them home because they're going to be very interactive.
If you could speak directly to Mayor Bill de Blasio about schooling or your experience, anything you've been through, or any thoughts you have about the future of school, what would you tell him?
Personally, I would say that like you should tell the students to just do online learning for now, and then see how things are looking within the future, so that can determine whether students can go back face to face or whether we can stay online.